PaperX has a decent idea. They've got a feeling that it's coming. Now when that smoke coming out, they're fairly well aware that wall's going to block. Oh, and what a pitch coming in from Divide right through the smoke as well. That's a double kill onto the site, though, with the Sheriff. Yay, not able to land it onto Chick.
One more. That's going to be Scary and Retla trying to do the best that they can, leaving Mindfreak alone in this one. So somehow, Bleed manages to pick up the pace, take the B side, plant the spike down, and force Mindfreak into the 1 versus 2. Does have dark cover to play something, as well as the pickup on that Sheriff. Knows that Retla's low. If he can get the first pick, that's going to be good. Sees the shots, has the bullets, and actually gets the pistol. Mindfreak.
That's a buy round here.
I also have to ask, because I'm not entirely sure about what's happening, but of course, first and foremost, contact. Scary's good. The double swing, Mindfreak's going to get overwhelmed. That is 2 down on A main. A possible sign here for Bleed to start moving their forces onto this right side of the map.
But that moment, that goes back to all the teams that have beaten PaperX in the past, right? We heard it from Jesse Vash, we heard it from Coach Solo on Gen G. You always have to be ready for trade. Rarely will PaperX ever be peeking out alone, right? If they're pushing, there's going to be someone for the trade. So Bleed ready for a second member. That's going to be an early pickup. See if they can make this a flawless as Ye dashes in. He's not able to land the entry kill. Divide sneaks right back into the smoke. No one's been able to get in because of the... and he goes out for another kill as well. Now down to 3 members. The fragment and then the double from Divide doing wonders for PaperX here on the bonus.
That is beautiful. I mean, there's a little bit of damage onto the remaining players, sure. Might give a chance here for Jing if he somehow manages to pick up a weapon, which he cannot because everything's just been either dropped A main or inside the site. He still has Sheriff. He's still got the wall. You can see that PaperX is just maybe aware that someone could be lurking around short. Now that they've done with it, it's a 2-man push onto Heaven. There's the contact. Both of them get the pick, and the wall right in front of Cess. You don't gotta know to break it, and that's going to be the trap. Done, set up. PaperX gets another. Something also has to put himself on the line for this one, but Forsaken, he's getting these really nasty kills on those dry peak contacts.
So the plan here from Bleed was to leave Ye as long as possible in that courtyard. But it's going to be something still on A side as well. So, I mean, no matter what the plan was, it's breaking apart for now. But the idea was that you leave him there. If you need him to lurk all the way into Pizza, you do that to go for a fake. But if not, he goes for the pinch through short. I mean, it's a good option for Bleed. But he gets picked off because he's already down right by the stairs. He doesn't really have a way out for the stack.
Yo, I love this.
A Sage Tiles crunch, but it's Retla ready for it. I mean, that's the problem. You do hear the wall coming up. He's ready for the double.
Yeah, we've seen that on a bunch of like YouTube highlight clips for Sage mains.
Oh, for sure.
Doesn't work like this for PaperX. I was so excited for it too. But Bleed have seen it.
Yeah, it did seem like there wasn't as much util timed, you know, with the flashes and things like that. Obviously not a heavy investment for PaperX, but Retla this time, a nice trade as well for a triple. Only 5 HP remaining, but it's a 4v2 for Bleed.
No flashes for Divide here, so it's all about that contact. Dodges a lot of things, actually. Now as he tries to time the peek through the paranoia, we'll get the first one. That is spiked down. They know that Mindfreak is on market, but he kind of... I don't know what just happened to his feet. He jumped down onto the stairs, tries to delay them with a couple of shock darts.
Oh, he just wants to delay the second line of entry. He actually gets one off of the Odin damage earlier. It's going to be an early kill with the Hunter's Fury. Now something in mid. Cuts off Scary as well. No smokes for Bleed. The spike not in sight. Ye stranded on B.
It's going to be quite difficult. Ye could actually make something happen right now.
He has to.
Yeah, 3 players, though, coming in from spawn. The smoke right in front of their faces, and they're hoping that maybe this flash would actually give them a little bit of leeway as they try to push it onto the site. Now that they come in through, Cloudburst come in, and something with the headshot. Oh, my goodness, with the blades. He's not done just yet. Coming around the corner, has the operator hand, and of course, you know what? Through market, knock, knock, who's there? Nobody's on B side for now.
Oh, the Odin trying to catch a target. Divide's going to find one in mid through the smoke, though, so that's KO down for Bleed. A 4v5. Can you clear back house? Yes, you do. Ye gets one, Scary another, right through market. Now evening the numbers. The res comes back up. 4 members still alive, and a nice op shot on the backup from something.
Yeah, that's perfect as well. That was through the bait of Jing reviving somebody as well. 3 players on the back of the site. Dart overshoots, but that shouldn't matter too much. As you can see, Forsaken's just putting out the suppressing fire. Something coming right in, but Retla's so prepared. This man has been dealing damage. Ye as well. Retla, it's the combination, and now it's just Forsaken alone. 3 versus 1, 20 HP. He's got the Odin. He might have to just back away, escape with his life, because this is a Bleed round.
Yeah, he's just going to look for a couple exits, it seems. Quite a few creds over on the side of prx, but Ye says no, shuts it down.
By himself on A main to be the pinch play here, and then of course just one more player on B main so that they don't get, you know, just kind of flanked around. The contact's going to be good. Devi, he's been the pillar for prx, 1 versus 1, and Devi wins the battle. That's not going to be too good, especially with the spike down on A short. As 2 remaining players of bleed. Does Scary have his TP? Pick it up the spike, maybe. Nope. Zest gonna have to go for that battle on mid. There's too many of them, but he's done Jing. And can he go for another one? Absolutely not. One more. Scary, A main, Mind Freak spotted. 1 versus 1 for the meantime. 2 players of prx coming around the corner, maybe flank on top mid. 13 seconds. Whatever happens here, Scary does not have enough time.
Yeah, and they heard the orb as well. They know exactly where he's at. It's a setup for Devi.
As an attacker, and that's underneath that like arch that you're seeing right now in front of Devi. If you're anything right behind that, you're kind of just aware that you could be pushed from arch on mid, so the rush for bleed was definitely there to just kind of push in before they, you know, maybe get flanked by prx.
Well, coming into this round, that's an early pickoff from Darion, ready for that wall up. And they sent the drone into mid, so they know that this should be weaker on A, but it's a judge, and that's as powerful as 3 members. A quick triple for something. And Forsaken pushes out on the perfect timing. Jumps around the wall as well. You can see in hindsight, you know, they should have used util and whatnot, but until now, saving util has been what's been gaining them ground. And prx had all the creds. They didn't need to buy a judge. They just did it because they thought they had a read, and now they have another read as they continue to push out left, right, and middle. Bleed completely trapped in the middle of the map. Tasked with holding on to it. He's going to wait. He's going to try to buy time with an early pop flash. He goes out with it. That's 1 kill. Something not quite arriving in time just yet before the smoke goes down.
Ooh, right underneath. Look at Forsaken. He's dropped the Odin for the judge, and he's waiting at these kind of just cut off visual angles, and he doesn't need it. Something just jumps up, and their heads are popping little by little. It's whack-a-mole with the blades, as something now being pushed could have actually gotten Durion there, but not going to happen as Durion pops off with the Guardian. Now pushing it onto the B main. Mindfree coming in from the back with the flank on lower mid, as 3 players of prx are separated.
The smoke is so good because now it forces them to have to check all the way around it, and it gives Forsaken so much more time. They have no idea that it's a judge in the back sight. The spike goes down. He's not able to connect to a second just yet. Still 30 seconds on the clock, but now everyone's arrived from prx. It's a 2v2. Slow orb. And then the paranoia, they are trapped. The spike goes out. Scary gets a heroic pick. That's 1 from Jing, and he's not able to connect to Retla.
They've added a good chunk of utility as well. Scary's got no more smokes, only has a paranoia in hand. And there it is. The hive mind mentality of prx marching all the way through A short. You can hear the Thunder's footsteps on short here. The wall, give it a bit of leeway. Devi gets to pick first. There is that cautionary paranoia from Scary, but Rock in a hard place. He's got to have some assistance right now. He is alone. Does have somebody, Retla, on Heaven, but that's not going to be enough in Zess's hands this time. There is that quick push now that they hear him back down, but look at this trap set up by Retla. Does pick up the first kill, excuse me, as the wall or switch closes down the door. They do know that Zest is alone. I love that Jing is right on top of his wall. Could see where Zest could come out. Zest holding on for as much as he can, for as long as he can, and he only picks up the 1. 2 versus 2 right now. Big flanks coming in, but Jing comes into the site, saves himself from the backstab, and they're coming around. Yay.
Ye's fast.
Ooh, B main. Are they aware? He sees him right in front. Is going to be Mind Freak. And Ye has challenged one of his own, because Scary has to go the other way. The pinch to the left and right, as prx is just buying so much time at this point.
So Ye just wants to make sure that he doesn't give up control of that smoke area. They don't want them creeping back in for a pinch. Now the paranoia, that's the signal for Ye to go for the peek. He gets 1. Does he find Jing? Scary will find it. He's already been spotted. The op and Odin now stuck in backside. Backup is here. I love the spams coming in. They have to make sure that they find a timing to go through the smoke. It's actually something pushing out. Darion there for the trade.
Oh, those back players on B did not stand a chance at all. Darion gets slowed in. If he just pushed right at that nick of time, could have maybe spotted Forsaken, bringing back Devi to life. Mindfree coming in for the big flank, and Darion is alone. Still's got the blade. He really wants to go for that pick.
It's a nice try. It's a nice try. I mean, you think you'll have a timing right as the drone spots you. That's unfortunate. Does get some damage down as well, but it will be healed right back up.
Now, same thing could be happening through B main here. Zest gets that first little contact. Retla spotted out. Oh, he's full blinded, cannot escape the clutches of Devi. Scary alone, 1 versus 4, 1 versus 5 at this point as the res comes in onto Mindfreak. And now, can Scary bring it back? We've seen him do this before. 40 seconds, it's not the end of the world. There's a couple of chances for him, but he's got to do it now.
Blade Storm popped as well, something now looking to go on the hunt alongside his teammates.
Searching for him too.
Yeah, they're trying to just figure out where's the last remaining member. Scary will find one against Devi.
He's got a TP.
Still 4 more though. Door closed. Knows it's a double. Scary lands one. But the pinch around comes from Mindfreak, and that is going to be it. 13-5. They want to push back out. They want to make sure that they cannot come through. Oh, but the flash, a bit of a team flash there against Scary.
Yeah, a bit of a bad nade too from Ye, as you saw, kind of separated the players of Bleed there as they were trying to push out onto B main, so that's rather unfortunate. Forsaken 2 more seconds before he has his high tide. Is that going to be able to cut the site in half, let his teammates come in? Absolutely yes. You can already see the players of Bleed coming around the corner. It's all about the fights right now. And the defuse coming in from the Wingman. It's not stopping, and the Wingman is an absolute MVP.
Yeah, and this time they're pushing out all together. A double push, Retla's ready for it. He suspects a third as well. He wouldn't be wrong, but he will have to get taken out as he goes for that drop. Aim not stabilized. Now the TP out. prx is fast on this, and that actually pressures Bleed to try to move a little bit quicker as well, potentially into a trap, and they just say, you know what? There was one already on B. That's a TP over to B. That's 2 members trying to pick the weaker side of A.
Jing has a nade. If he can time this perfectly, he might be able to kind of cut off that rotation as they come into the site. You can already see that was he was trying to do, but Bleed still come in. Paint shell's a little bit too short, and that's going to be perfect. That does allow them to plant the spike onto triple. All these smokes just, again, confusing the vision of prx, leaving it all into Jing. 3, 4 versus 1.
Control, you still have guard control as well. That's a great dizzy through the window. Forsaken gets an easy pick off of it.
That's so good. It actually spotted out Ye here. But where Bleed is coming from is around the corner, ring around the Rosie. Scary picks up 2, 3 versus 2. Defuse coming in. Durion trying to delay as much as he possibly can. High tide blocks a lot of vision, but Bleed somehow figures it out. That's going to be Retla on the great little contact, and Devi might have to back away as he's 23 and holding on to the operator.
Yeah, you've got to save this operator. It's an early buy up.
Couple of body shots.
Yeah, big hits.
Comes out as well for the secondary follow-up. Does get the first pick.
You know that it's gone through the TP. Retla hears it as well. He's ready for the pinch, but he's waiting for his teammates. They push them out with the orbital strike. Trailblazer pushes him in. Retla's trapped right now, trying to buy time with the snake bite. He knows he has to push through. Ye's opening up space on the other side. The entry successful, but shower control given over to prx.
Yeah, this is very confusing for both teams. Smokes just kind of annoying everybody who wants to get that quick little line of sight. Unfortunately, not going to happen. Right behind the triple, so Devi can't get that shot off. He tries to do it so, but can't really get the wall bang, and Ye comes in for the big little flank. 1 versus 1. Spike has already been planted. Actually, it's in favor of Ye. He also has the nade, so Devi, everything against him. Both of them fighting. Devi, nade has to separate himself from the explosions. Another try, another peek, and gets the first one. He's aware. He also saw that he was off of it. Yep. Another one. Yeah, third time's the charm.
He knows that Devi has to let go of that spike early because he's on an op. So
oh my God!
That now Devi's going to be pressured to run back towards the spike. And now it's just a peek out for something.
No,
that's straight bait. Oh, okay, the turnaround at the very least. We'll get the trade, and Retla, he's always got Bleed's back.
Push on B-Long is going to be a little bit delayed, even though Devi does get hit by the Trailblazer. Goes in for the peek, wants to go for the fight here against Zest, but speaking of Zest, he's going to just double up with the rest of his team, using that Stim Beacon to just run straight into A short, where I think it's a perfect read. No one's here for the moment.
Yeah, but Devi cleared all of it, right? And he heard the audio as well. You've got Mindfreak with the orbital strike. He just has to watch for the flank. Once they hear that plant coming, this orbital strike's going to go down, and that buys all the time. Okay, it's just the pin as well. Perfect timing. Devi now ready for the flank.
It's going to be coming around.
Here's him. Spike down. It's outside of the pit. Oh, and the timing for Mindfreak to pinch back into it. Now the toxic screen. I don't mind this in terms of the round, yeah, but the reckoning is good.
30 seconds left.
But Forsaken has gone down. Mindfreak on top like a sentry, only going to be able to be at least with the 1 pick.
Yeah, he's close. Not sure if Devi reads this.
Last player standing.
He will not.
Yeah, didn't have a clue. Op has to be saved.
2 players, Forsaken and Jing flanking around. Something threatens with the op. And Retla, he's so convinced that A short is for himself. He's not about to know about this.
He has no idea. I mean, he thinks he cleared showers. He has no idea. You've been taken over. A site now entirely in control of prx. Bleed's trapped.
Yeah, Devi's got the judge as well. Do they have a flash to at least get contact on Hookah, or are they just going to go for the blind peeks? Well, they go for that one, but as you can see, Mindfreak, he's got his boys back. The 3K for Mindfreak. It's again not going to happen this time, yay! Oh my god! Something! Was that a no-scope operator shot? I think it is. Still though, calm down. Bleed pushing it to the B side. They open it up somehow. That's going to be a 5 versus 4 on the retake, but they get the B side and hopefully plant the spike right here and now.
Yeah, but you already gave him TP control. Something's already there. Elbow already given over to Forsaken as well. The placements are not good. Scary finds one. He's going. He's ready for the jump shot. Scary holds on to Uga. He gets taken down. Now both members of Bleed stuck in the site. They have no idea that somebody's already gone through Elbow. Follow the Seeker's lead.
There it is. Orbital strike as well used to flush out Jing out of position. Actually works in their favor. As well as the Seekers actually blinding something somehow. That's going to be the start of the take. Spike not blinded. It got stopped. It got delayed. This is not good. They have to rush right in. But you can see already PaperX trying to delay as much as they possibly can. This is not working to favor PaperX as Bleed stands their ground. Zest coming around. And something he wants to go again for here on Hookah. Forsaken. Smoke's dropping down. There's the quick little contact against Ye. I think he wanted to try to escape right then and there, but not going to happen this time as Jing is alone for the moment until the rest of PaperX come in to assist.
Now Bleed, they still have 40 seconds. They had control of the TP as well, but they recognize that with the molly, with the smokes, it's safe. Now Retla still holding the lurk as well, but it's the long wraparound from something. They know that Retla's always been around somewhere to watch for the flanks. Tyrion good for 1 on the box.
Jing. Oh, they get 2. This is the steps to maybe retake the site.
But the reposition's there from Bleed, right? They still want to hold on to a crossfire no matter which way you come through. Zest constantly, he's not ready for the timing there.
Scary.
It's Scary all alone.
You can hear the footsteps too. Coming around the corner, no idea where something is! But he doesn't need to, he reads him like a book. He's so far from the situation too, especially when you can see that PaperX have planted the spike on B. Mindfreak spots out 2 coming in to B long, has the assistance of something right now, and here comes the firefight. Who's gonna get right on top? It's gonna be PaperX. 2 players of Bleed now coming in through TP, drops right in. They're not wasting any time anymore, and Durian, he's still pretty healthy. He still also has the wingman, so if he somehow manages to push into this one, gets that contact against Jing, it might actually work out in his favor. Absolutely not gonna happen. Yeah, if there's anyone holding showers right now and they try to escape, that mosh pit is gonna cut off their rotation. Not gonna happen this time though, as PaperX just goes in for the mad contact. Scary now throws out the molly. Is that going to be enough? The flash onto Devi by himself. The wingman not going to do anything else, and Scary gets away. Forsaken somehow manages to sneak up into the front of the site. High Tide goes down. As the dust settles, it's a 3-on-3. Retla finds that rotation from something. Forsaken gotta have to go big onto this one, or else it's gonna be Mindfreak all on his own. Gets the first little contact, and the Phantom fails him. Fair enough. Oh, one more. That hurts. He was just showing off his shoulder, and you already saw something was so prepared for it. Devi does fall to Retla, but a refrag was already inevitable. Durian, he just barely missed the peek out from something on Cubby.
That's a good call, though. It's a good call. Doesn't want to make sure that he's spotted. There's the showstopper. Doesn't find the kill. A good spread for Bleed. It's going to be the pickups from the backup. Showstopper just going to be that bait. And now it's just going to be a classic 1-4. Forsaken will try to fish for information. Something's going to get the first pick. And Forsaken's now just on a free lurk.
Oh, no. He's
Oh, he's
actually
wrapping all the way around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he knows. He hears him as well, right? So he's just giving that information. They're just going to pinch on him right here. They're getting tied up. This is all set up for Forsaken. The flash as well. I mean, prxvsbld absolutely toying with their food at this point. What a setup.
What a hard read. And now it's all down to Durian. We'll see here how the dedication of Durian sticks with Bleed.
It's just a showstopper, but yeah, he's not able to check all the corners right on time. And I was about to say, I mean, Bleed's positions, it did not seem great, right, compared to their teammates pushing all the way out of B. I mean, you're separated over on A, and Durian gets spotted right by the smoke.
And there's the flank.
It's all falling apart. Scary will get 1 kill, but it's still a 2v3. No control of this site by Bleed.
Yeah, Spike has yet to be planted though, but 40 seconds. prxvsbld not rushing. They can just reposition as much as they can. Wait for the high tide from Forsaken to come in, because now they know that 2 players of Bleed are going to be coming through here on a short reckoning for that extra bit of safety. They're trying to pop shot through the high tide here, maybe just to hopefully get a pick through the wall, through the smoke. There is just so much risk that Bleed are trying to get into as they rummage their way into the site.
Yeah, but look at Mindfreak. He's already on the wraparound once again. Are they going to be ready for it?
Guessing.
Got the pit.
He's got a molly too, so just in case he can't find him inside the Viper's pit, that's when it can be thrown out.
This is not the greatest spot, right? They don't realize that it's on the other side now.
Oh, he saw the barrel!
Oh, what a shot from Forsaken as well, and that will just be prxvsbld